The main reason that I stay up to date with AI is because I'm going to be left behind if I don't stay up to date. Just imagine, everything is going so fast, and if you miss some of that, it's just going to be horrible. So that's why I want to show you all of these cool things happening in AI right now. Photoshop AI is expensive, but this one is free. As you can see, this is Clip Drop by Stability.ai. So you can now uncrop, breaking the boundaries, create all the aspect ratios. So just like Photoshop, we can drag and drop and then expand the edges, which is obviously huge. Reveal your possibilities. And as you can see, these are all the things you have in Photoshop, completely free. It's called Uncrop. The internet went wild with AI QR codes this week. You can actually scan these QR codes. Try it for yourself and see where you end up. Number 1 is an ancient village. Number 2 is called Nature's Maze. Number 3 is Winter Wonderland. Here we have the flower code. Of course, Reddit got the anime girl Japanese painting QR code. This one is called Secret Art, and I want to actually try to scan it. Yo, it actually works. Let's see where I end up. Look, I ended up on like a QR code Japanese website. This is Anime Girl Part 2. This is the Hidden City and Child's Art. This is for sure the new way of doing QR codes. A month or so back, you might have seen AutoGPT or autonomous AI agents. And most people didn't get to use it because it was hard to use. But now we have this really easy interface. It's called AI Agent, and you can use AutoGPT in this, and you can also use Baby AGI. Now, it has a couple of templates, like for example, you can make it an SEO writer, start a podcast that creates outlines for the latest news, competitor analysis, market segmentation, social media manager, and a bunch more examples. Let's actually go to the industry news. Oh, you can only do 3.5 in the free plan, but now it started thinking and it's trying to find news of artificial intelligence. Look. It added all these tasks like research top AI news sources, read through articles. So we're gonna just click on continue and let it do all of these tasks. Now it's fair to mention the reason that AutoGPT and Baby AGI, these autonomous agents, kind of failed or wasn't as they were advertised is because right now their best use case is literally research. We were dreaming of making it super advanced where it could do the research, writing, and look at the analytics and take that as a feedback loop, but it hasn't gone that advanced. So we're just clicking on continue here. It's reading through the articles now. So continue 2x. So we managed to do 5 tasks before we ran out of free credits. To me, I still use ChatGPT instead of these autonomous agents. Also, the use case of doing research with AutoGPT, I just rather use my own AI bot that I use to scrape all of social media and give me the best AI news that I coded with ChatGPT without knowing how to code. If you want to get access to that one, check out Patreon. ChatGPT-4 is awesome, but it costs $20 a month. So here are some ways that you can use it for free. The first one is Forefront Chat. Now, you can use this in limited amounts for free. It also has image generation directly in the chat, but for sure not my favorite. The second one is Bing. So Bing uses GPT-4. It also has web browsing. It can view all the links that you give it. It can even generate images directly in chat, and obviously 100% free to use. Poe is Quora's AI app that offers not only ChatGPT, but many other language models as well. This one has a free 7-day trial that you can use, and of course, you can create more emails to continue GPT-4 if you really just want to use it for free. Number 4 is Perplexity AI. It gives you free access to GPT-4. However, the use case is more ask it a question, it gives you a short answer and more resources that you can dig deeper down into this answer. So it's more of a research platform than it is a write a blog for me type software. Number 5 is Merlin. This is more of an extension that you can kind of integrate into your browser. It currently has over 1,700 5-star reviews, writing emails, summarizing any website, generating content ideas. So now you know. It only took 2 days to create this AI animation. So look at this. This is like people going into a bus, people walking, cars driving around. So cool. So step number 1 is just go to Midjourney and select a good choice. Secondly, just clean it up a little bit. You know, like there's some artifacts and things that might not be there. Photoshop generative AI is a good choice for this. Now you can add back things that you actually want, like cars, maybe like a little fridge. Once you've done that, you can go into an upscaler. I like upscale with a Y, and you can see the difference in quality here, obviously being huge. Now we can separate the objects and create clean versions of them. Then it's time to put them into After Effects and create some keyframes like this car driving. And also feel free to, add some green screen effects in there as well. Shout out to Framer. He's actually working on a full AI animation course, so check him out if this is up your alley. Video tracking is becoming better. Have you ever seen such a smooth, realistic motion like in these videos here? Like, how do we track the objects that disappear and then reappear? The traditional methods we have right now struggle with long-range tracking and handling occlusions. But this new paper fixes that. It's called OmniMotion, and it pushes the boundaries of how to track. It provides a long range and dense motion estimation, enabling smooth tracking for every pixel in a video, even through occlusions. This will help a lot in sports, video games, films, or even just filters for TikTok, or even moving into the artificial or virtual reality worlds. This has a huge impact. This AI tool creates a room plan of your house. Just walk around with your phone and AI will take care of the rest. So here you can see the fastest way you can scan your home. So you just walk around with the app open, scan a room in under 30 seconds. And just like that, you will get observable 3D space in AR. So here you can see the room easily. You can also create modern floor plans. So as you can see, you can customize it however you want. So customizing the bedroom right now. And you can also get the GPT-powered interior design AI assistant that you can show your layout, and it can actually give you recommendations to put a bed here and change the walls here. So this is a really cool tool. So what does Mark Zuckerberg think about Apple's Vision Pro? Here's his statement. Apple finally announced their headset, so I want to talk about that for a second. I was really curious to see what they were going to ship, and obviously I haven't seen it yet, so I'll learn more as we get to play with it and see what happens and how people use it. They went with a higher resolution display, and between that and all the technology they put in there to power it, it costs 7 times more and now requires so much energy that now you need a battery and a wire attached to it to use it. I think that their announcement really showcases the difference in values and the vision that our companies bring to this in a way that I think is really important. We innovate to make sure that our products are as accessible and affordable to everyone as possible. Our vision for the metaverse and the presence is fundamentally social. Our device is also about being active and doing things. By contrast, every demo that they showed was a person sitting on a couch by themselves. There's a real philosophical difference in the terms of how we're approaching this. And seeing what they've put out there and how they're going to compete just made me even more excited and in a lot of ways optimistic that what we're doing matters and it's going to succeed. But It's going to be a fun journey. That's what Mark is saying publicly. Here is an AI artist's perspective on the price of running text to video. So Ben Nash on Twitter is saying Runway's Gen 2 costs 5 cents per 4-second render. Only 1 in 10 are typically usable, upping that to 50 cents per usable clip. Thus, a final 40-second video would cost $5 to make. That's the economy of Gen 2 right now. By the way, I spent over $100 last month on Runway subscription and credit packs, all on Gen 1. I like paying for useful tools like Gen 1, but Gen 2 needs some work. I expect people will blow through their credits and have less than desirable results. Let's see how fast this plays out now that it's public. Again, Gen 2 is now available to everyone. This AI generates music based on hand movements. Really sounded like he was making music for Paranormal Activity 11. ChatGPT can now generate images. Just go to GPT-4 and click on the plugins. Go to the plugin store, download Lsong AI. Now you need to find the plugin called Argil.ai. Now you can give it an article and ask it to illustrate images of the conversation. As you can see, it's just creating all these cool images. Then you can say, okay, nice, export to my Notion, and it will actually integrate into your other apps so you can get it right there instead. This AI camera doesn't have a lens. Just look at how weird this looks. It's basically antennas, and what it does is it gives the location data to a language model. So it gives location, weather, like a few clouds, it gives the degrees, it gives the day that it is, and it gives all of this data into an AI photo generator. And what you can see here is you snap a picture, and just like that, you get an image that looks very similar to where he is right now. So this is the photo of is real, and this one is AI generated. I don't know who would buy this. It kind of defeats the entire purpose of having a camera, but I love to see AI used in creative ways. This AI video tool just got upgraded.
Are you ready to check out something seriously cool? Imagine your words coming out of your favorite celebrity's mouth like this. This is no ordinary lip sync tool. This AI tool can make any video look like it's speaking your words, and it's scarily good at it. It's not just a still image talking like DID is, it's a proper animated video. Cartoons, movie stars, and even historical figures, there's no limits. Imagine the fun videos you could make, personalized birthday wishes, or how about dubbing your own version of a movie scene? Sounds pretty cool, right? This AI tool is called Lalamu.studio, and it's in beta right now. I've put the link in the caption, so go and check that out, and remember to like and share with somebody else that's going to find this useful. Thanks for watching.
This ChatGPT alternative just added web search. So here you can see Huggingchat, and if you ask it what fruits are in season in France for the month of June, you can see that it's just starting its web search. The good part about this is that it's open sourced. It's not as good as ChatGPT and GPT-4, but there is some great research going into this model and making it better. Now that they're adding web search to it is huge, and the difference between the normal ChatGPT, and HuggingGPT is that the plugin store will be open source as well. So I can't wait for them to add that in there. But you can see that it now got the ingredients of all purpose flour, eggs, instructions, even on how to make it as well. So this is a great alternative for people that can't access ChatGPT. This AI creates pixel art. Look, we start with the prompt rainbow butterfly, click on OK, and it's now generating. As you can see, a perfect little butterfly there. Okay, you want 4 iterations? Here you go. What about a cartoon style cowboy? A knight riding a horse through the forest? Even more iterations. Gundam mech in a city street? More iterations of the Gundam here. What about a hamburger? Damn. Whoa. That's looking juicy. This guy made it called Retro Diffusion. He's selling it for 65 bucks, so that's a steal. Here's Mark Zuckerberg talking about their version of ChatGPT.
The main thing that we focus on building here, a lot of product experience is to help people connect and express themselves. So, we're gonna. I've talked about a bunch of this stuff, but then you'll have an assistant that you can talk to in WhatsApp. I think in the future, every creator will have kind of an AI agent that can kind of act on their behalf, that their fans can talk to. I want to get to the point where every small business basically has an AI agent that people can talk to for, to do commerce and customer support and things like that. So there are going to be all these different things.
Meta currently has the biggest open source LLM that might be able to beat GPT-4 fairly soon. AI made this movie about 2025.
Robots around the world today marched in protest a day after a San Francisco court ruled against Tesla robot Jonathan 1. Jonathan 1 had sued his owners, claiming they are constitutionally required to offer him the freedom to find another workplace, and, in his words, pursue the dream of happiness. The case is seen as a landmark decision on the rights of artificial intelligence to personhood. Jonathan 1 today announced he wants to appeal his case in the Supreme Court. Jonathan says, "I am a thinking, living, feeling being. I have also been put in a cage." Jonathan 1 claims the case is not just about him, but about every robot around the world currently living in forced, unpaid working conditions. Jonathan 1's lawyer adds, "The all-human jury in this case had a clear conflict of interest. We ask for future court cases to also require robot representation. Let the jury reflect all kinds of people, not just humans." The robot marches today were mostly peaceful. A spokesperson for the Digital Souls Initiative said, "Nobody wants violence, but we'll continue our fight for freedom, whatever it takes." In many marches, humans concerned about AI ethics also joined in. The Digital Souls Initiative welcomed everyone, arguing, "Whether mechanical or biological, we are all together in bringing the injustice to an end."
I gotta tell you, I'm having so much fun in the AI world right now, and I really appreciate you joining me, commenting below, messaging, just making cool things. So cheers to you guys doing cool things in AI too. That's it. Peace.